Interesting matchup between Osmond and Ben Simmons. Hopefully Yeti can give him a little bit of a problem. Good size for us, though.
Richardson for three.
You keep them where they have to move their feet, you can get those kind of opportunities.
Harris inside to Embiid.
That's what they want.
That was a good shot. He just got bumped at the wrong time. That was good defense.
He did, and got to defend that. Wow.
Harris down the lane. He was acquired from the Clippers at the trade deadline last season.
He would try to float the ball in the basket. It's easier to hit that square.
Simmons with a running start right at Osmond.
Now that's what he does.
Right, exactly.
So the defensive plan is stay in front of him.
Right.
Even if it's a smaller guy.
And actually pick him up a little sooner. You don't want him to get that head steam on you.
That's right.
Thompson charges down the lane and hammers it. Simmons posts up Osmond. Simmons banks and scores.
Well, you can already see what they're trying to do.
Yep.
Embiid against Thompson, who can get physical, but Joel having his way, his second bucket.
In Philly, the Cavs dropped 98-97 those last 3.5 minutes, to which Angel referred. The Cavs went scoreless as Sexton had his shot blocked from behind by Harris, who ends up shaking his left hand. Picked up by Thompson. That doesn't go. Harris grabs the rebound.
Yeah, they love to get down for these type of shots.
James Ennis, fresh off the Sixer bench, connects.
Well balanced.
When you play together.
Yes, yes. We could have just kept Ron Harper somehow.
Yes, right. Yeah.
They're 4 for 8 on field goals from inside the paint, but you got to get that ball. You got to make this big team move, I'm telling you.
Right.
You're
Simmons
playing into their hands.
They're just posting Simmons.
Every time.
Every time.
Yep.
Dellavedova down the lane. That's slapped by Ennis. Out comes Ennis. Lays it in.
Every time.
Yep.
Dellavedova down the lane. That's slapped by Ennis. Out comes Ennis. Lays it in. Has joined that injury report with a left thumb sprain. Sustained in that game 3 nights ago against Miami. Now Zizic gets stripped. Cavaliers have Clarkson, Dellavedova, Thompson, Osmond, and Porter on the floor. Horford, an 18-footer.
Got to stop him. Yeah, he's getting Johnny's too deep. Look at that. Look who they're passing the basketball to.
Exactly.
Korkmaz with a floater.
Yes.
You got to stop Ben Simmons.
Portland Trailblazers.
All right.
We shall see.
Okay.
We shall see.
They got a team full of ball handlers. What they gonna do with him?
Right.
Embiid in the paint converts.
Got to get that basketball out of their guards' hands.
The Sixers have scored 18 of their 29 points in the paint. Burke with a 15-footer. Richardson was the leading scorer with the Heat last season. Embiid in the paint, fadeaway jumper.
Boy, he's talented for a guy that size.
At 42 pounds, right?
Yeah.
And the Cavs got to get more. In the first quarter, they had 12 assists. We only had 2. That is not going to get the job done. Get to the basket.
That's right. Knight took advantage of that open angle.
Yes.
Really exploded on the baseline.
Harris to the bucket. Gets it back.
That's a
Halfway
walk.
down the lane.
That's a walk.
That's a walk. Ain't no Euro step. That's
Right.
a break.
Osmond lost the ball to Harris.
Come on.
Gets it back.
That's a
Halfway
walk.
down the lane.
That's a walk.
That's a walk. Ain't no Euro step. That's
Right.
a break.
Osmond lost the ball to Harris.
Come on. Go down, maybe score. You got to run. Okay, now you got to get this double team now. You got double
Got to
team.
come right. Yep, you got to get on him now.
Embiid rises, fires, and scores. Harris lobs inside to Simmons. Simmons off the Thibault for a 3.
It really means a lot, I think, that speaks to our history and what the franchise is all about. But you got to stop giving up those when those things happen. You can't just accept them.
I'm just looking at the stats, AC. I don't know if I've ever seen this. The Philadelphia 76ers have 0 offensive rebounds. Yeah.
In the league.
Yeah.
So for them not to have an offensive rebound,
They're killing you.
They're killing us.
Horford with a corner 3. The Sixer team ranks first in rebounding percentage.
Transition defense is so important. Got to get back. Man, there's nobody back there.
Simmons to Harris. That was assist number 7 for Simmons.
Not to get to where you're taking tough shots.
Right.
Just because.
Harper grabs a loose ball, goes to Simmons.
Yeah, they got to give him more resistance than this.
A lot of basketball left. Make your minds up. You're going to defend.
Yes, and that's going to be the key.
Yep.
Harris, an 18-footer.
But if you're going to stand there and watch.
That Sixer field goal percentage has now climbed to 71%. Osmond toward the basket. That was tipped. Once again, the Sixers with that length. Long lead pass. Thibault got Held on to by Kevin Love.
You can't beat many people, Flip.
No, you're not. You got to step up. Double T is fighting in the middle.
That was the 9th Cavalier turnover. Harris leaks out. Harris dunks.
You can't beat many people, Flip.
No, you're not. You got to step up. Double T is fighting in the middle.
That was the 9th Cavalier turnover. Harris leaks out. Harris dunks.
The 4th shot after taking 3, so we got to do a better job.
Thibault works on Garland. Got a half step and dunks.
You got to help. You got to help.
Keeps his dribble. Heels up top. Fires a 3. He's got it. Richardson has 8 points in this first half. 8 points, 8 assists for Simmons in this first half. He's a perfect 4 of 4. Embiid, 15-footer. Embiid has 14 points.
Sexton on the rebound taken by Josh Richardson. He's in the Sixer backcourt with Ben Simmons, who is flying once again. And I'll tell you what, your John Beeline.
The one thing that hurts you is when you start hollering, "That's not my man." That defense will get you in trouble.
Absolutely. You got a problem.
During his time at Boston, as that shot by Love doesn't go. Here's Simmons. Now to Horford, down the lane, draws contact, puts it up and in, and now Horford has a chance for the 3-point play.
With the zone they're playing.
That's something that we haven't seen all game long. That ball movement we've talked about in the game.
Jetty's 2 of 7, 5 points.
That's tough.
Harris twisted the hole. Richardson reverse layup. Nope. Rebounded by another 0 and Kevin Love. Sexton lobs one up top. Thompson got a hand on it. The pass was too tall, and out come the 76ers. Embiid, a long 3 doesn't go. Horford tips it to a teammate in Richardson. Back to Simmons. Lasers one inside to Harris.
We've been able to get those possessions and run with it, but man, when they execute,
they
know exactly what they want to do. It's not even close.
Right. There's no guessing.
There ain't no guessing.
All those things, and they go at what we don't do best.
That's correct.
Sexton to the paint. Simmons recovers with the swat. Not a lot of people saw that coming.
Yep. Great vet, smart player.
Garland has that shot blocked by Simmons. Loose ball comes to Thompson. Out of bounds it goes. Cavs basketball. Not a lot of people saw that coming.
Yep. Great vet, smart player.
Garland has that shot blocked by Simmons. Loose ball comes to Thompson. Out of bounds it goes. Cavs basketball. Cavaliers are 4 of 15 from deep.
Can't force that shot.
Harris in the paint gets hit, puts it in.
These next 4 minutes or 3.5 minutes to get back in this ball game.
Right.
We mentioned 2 nights ago in OKC as Korkmaz goes to the hole and lays it in. The Sixers committed a whopping 32 fouls.
That's what we need to do going into the end of this quarter, like we talked about, 3.5 minutes. Win it. Just win.
Man.
Korkmaz with a drifting jumper.
They just won't miss. That was a good pass.
That was a great pass.
Yeah.
Cavs are 4 of 17 from distance. Korkmaz can shoot the 3.
Man.
Austin was the only guy who could score.
Oh, that's 4. Good.
But Brad, I made 25 of them.
That's 50%. Can't argue with that.
My coach used to tell me, he said he was so fundamentally sound that any error he could strive to thrive in.
Oh, it'd have been fun shooting these 3s. AC.
Oh boy.
I played golf with Charles a couple times, which is not advisable.
That's right.
But he blames me for him not winning a championship.
So, and you played the same way. Boy, we would have had a good time back and forth, playing without the ball.
Oh man,
having a good time.
Absolutely.
The ball, I want to cut and move, and do things like that to score, as opposed to dribble.
Yep.
Thompson had that shot blocked by Horford. Out of bounds it goes.
Brett Brown not comfortable with this lead and the time remaining to be able to take them out. Ben and JoJo sitting down. Starters still out there.
Ennis for a 3. Did it again.
Get a good shot. Throw it inside.
Horford back to Ennis. Ennis.
Good
strong production continues here today.
He and Brad do a little work. Coach Fratello is going to put them through their paces, fellas.
Thank you, Jeffrey. As Harris connects with a 3. You guys taped up for the
ready, man.
Instructional.
No, and no one is. They have redefined things in terms of the amount of 3s they take per game.
Harris with the ball, 24 points in his back pocket, gets fouled, 26 now in the ball game.
Michael Jordan was unbelievable defensively, and his ball pressure, along with Scottie Pippen's ball pressure, took me out of the game a lot of times because I couldn't get the basketball.
Right.
You know.
Here's Milton. Quinn, a no-look pass to Scott inside.
Very
That was
nice.
a good pass there.
Very nice.
Had to anticipate that pass.
Absolutely, very nice.
McKinney was asked when he was picked up by the Cavaliers after being waived by the Warriors at the end of camp as a night shot is blocked. It comes to Cook inside. He gets fouled.